I think you are. Are you willing to give a total stranger a bed for the night or some food? Well, one man decided to find out.
He's a film producer. His name is Eamonn Logothetis, and he travelled around Britain on just £5 a day. And then what he did is he did the same in America on $5, which is about £3 a day.
Yeah, well, since he's made a film called The Amazing Adventures of Nobody, a social experiment on the kindness and generosity of everyday people.
Basically, we go to Cardiff. But we'll go wherever you go. Swansea is near Cardiff, right?
Oh, it's within 40 miles. It's a non-stop.
Okay. Yeah?
Good boys.
Yes! Thank you, God! Yeah, I'm doing a documentary where I have to travel around England for £5 a day.
Well, it took a wrong turn somewhere, because you're in Scotland at the moment.
Well, it's good to see the wits are everywhere. Leon's with us as well. You did both those challenges this year.
Yes.
Which was the toughest, America or Britain?
Definitely Britain, definitely.
Why?
Well, the US, they were so kind, so generous. I mean, to a point that it was just shocking. I stayed the night with a lady in Chicago. Totally, she gave me the keys to her house, and she wasn't even there. I met her in Indianapolis.
What?
Absolutely, she gave me the keys.
Was she mad?
She must have been. She must have been. It was just unbelievable.
That is unbelievable, but how much of that had got to do with British reservedness, or you being a foreigner in America, or having a film crew on your shoulder?
I think I had a lot to do with that, to be honest with you. The Britishness, you know, speaking to Americans, they love the English, and in the UK, people are a little bit more reserved, you know.
You had £5 in the UK.
Yeah.
$5 in America.
Yeah.
What were you spending that money on?
The £5, mainly, I took so many bus journeys in the UK and bought a lot of sandwiches. And in the US, with $5, you really can't buy anything. You know, you can buy, you know, maybe a sandwich here and there. You can't travel anywhere. You know, you can't go and stay in a hotel. So that was a big difference as well.
And could you save that money up every day if you didn't use it?
Absolutely not. If I didn't use it, I had to give it to the crew.
Yeah. Well, how beholden then when you were people? We could see your excitement and your joy when someone would give you a lift or wash your head. I don't know what that lady was doing to your head. But, I mean, you obviously were really, really dependent and vulnerable. What was it like to feel like that?
Absolutely. I mean, for me, that was the whole point of why I did it. I wanted to see if I could rely on people's generosity. Because, like you said, with £5 and $5, you can't really get anywhere. And unless people helped me, I'd be stuck.
I bet you met some really interesting people as well.
Oh, I met some wonderful people.
I want to meet that woman that gives you the keys to your house. She's got a good car.
No, she was great.
Did you make some new friends along the way?
Absolutely. Do you know what? I still speak to some of them. Absolutely. I still speak to some of them in the US and some of them in the UK. One of the greatest experiences I had was a gentleman called Jack, a fisherman who I met in Whitby. I spent the night in his house. He took me crab fishing at 6 a.m. in the morning.
But were you not worried about just accepting this from anybody? I mean, they have a risk because they bring you into their house. Do you not sort of a bit, what sort of person am I going to be with here?
Yes, but you kind of have an instinct as to the person that you're having a chat with. You know, you kind of know whether or not they're good people or not. That's kind of the way I did it.
So you've made 2 documentaries. Where are they? What's going to be done with them?
Well, there's 2 series. There's the UK series and there's a US series. And I've sold it to a US distributor. And fingers crossed, it'll be early 2006 when we can all watch it.
Do you ever pay for anything now that you're in the habit of getting by? I know how bad it is. If you ever go out during the day, you know, when you forget to, you know, you haven't got your purse or your credit card, how naked do you feel about that?
Yeah,
but there you are. If you can do it, everybody on the take now.
Yeah, I bet you couldn't get by on £5 a day.
I certainly could not get by on £5 a day. Although there are some kind people in London because we left our keys in our front door overnight the other day.
Jackie.
And no one broke in. Thank you. Rangers have a